Greetings, Wastelanders. Just a quick follow-up to last week's video where I attempted to god roll 50 cals. I had a viewer by the name of Rex leave this comment, stating that I should have changed out my perks in order to encourage different rolls, while another viewer countered that it was based on speculation. My thoughts are, since, as far as I know, nobody else has done this in Worlds, the past attempts were made with limited materials and possibly on old patches. With Worlds, I'm limited only by time and hard drive space, so let's see if I can impact the rolls with perk cards and higher specials. Rex specifically mentions vamp rolls with Bloodsucker equipped while wearing Unyielding armor for either Charisma or Luck. Bloodsucker is a Charisma card, so that was my thought, but Luck tends to impact crafting, so I'll just crank both up. I'll roll 250 50 cals in the same setup as last week for a baseline, and count how many times Vampires rolls for me. Afterwards, I'll repeat the experiment with Bloodsucker equipped, then while bloodied and in Nerd Rage, and finally bloodied, raged, and with Bloodsucker just to see if they stack. I'll also continue to roll 3 stars just in case there's any change to the drop rate, but I'm not paying attention to the secondary and tertiary stars. No fancy edits this week, just jump cuts so you guys can see for yourself, and here we go. Alright, let's crunch those numbers now and see what the drop rate was. For our baseline, we rolled 250 50 cals, out of which 10 rolled with a Vampire's prefix, which works out to be a 4% roll rate. For the second round, I equipped Bloodsucker and rolled 250 more, which generated 11 Vampires for a 4.4% rate, which is definitely within the margin of error. I would say the card on its own does not impact rolls. Sorry. Now, here's where it gets interesting. For the third experiment, I unequipped Bloodsucker, equipped 5 pieces of Unyielding armor, and went into Nerd Rage with about 5% health remaining, resulting in 15 Vampires for a 6% rate. Finally, for the last run, I kept the armor, stayed in Nerd Rage, and re-equipped Bloodsucker, which resulted in 14 rolls for a final rate of 5.6%. Again, within the margin of error. My takeaway from this is, if you're going to legitimately grind months worth of modules and cores and attempt to god roll a weapon or piece of armor, then stack your luck as high as you can. It definitely has an impact on how often better prefixes roll. If you're going to roll 10 at a time, well, RNG is a bitch, and an additional 2% chance is not going to do much for you at the lower amounts. Just a numbers thing. This also explains how I was able to get my god roll fixers in a shorter time, as that character was sitting at or below 20% health with 4 pieces of Unyielding armor equipped. Well, folks, that does it for this video. I just want to thank you all for the sudden influx of views and subscribers. This is a relatively new channel, and to see this kind of growth overnight was a wonderful surprise. I want to thank Rex and everyone else who commented on the video for pointing out my oversight, and Kevin W., I will work on a pistols video for you as well, though again, it's not really my forte, so if anyone else has any input on that, it's always appreciated. Thanks for watching and subscribing. I'm Cregan, and I'll see you next time.